So this is a hydrangea. As soon as you start seeing growth like this, you can start cutting off the old stems. I like to go down as low as possible and cut above a stem or new growth that's coming out, like this one, and then I just cut right above it. And believe it or not, it will grow very tall throughout the year. Stem I cut off, there are a lot of leaves that kind of feel sad about cutting, but trust me, these love it. This rejuvenates them. These are last year's flowers. Make sure your hydrangea is the type that blooms on new wood if you're going to do this in spring. And then of course you want to cut out any stems that are dead, like this one. You can see new growth right there coming from the crown of the plant. Here's a cross section of the dead stem. It's like spongy and easily breakable compared to the ones with leaves. They have a crispy outside, but they're still soft on the inside. Sounds delicious. Don't eat it. And this is just a side note, but I'll take branches, like long branches that can't fit in my bucket, and just kind of cut them to fit in here. And that way I have more space. Bulky and uncomfortable to carry. If you do happen to cut off all the branches and it wasn't the type that blooms on new wood, then the worst thing that could happen is that you wouldn't get flowers that year. You'll just get them next year. And I'm always trying to cut so that the ones that are pointing out get priority. If I can get in there, it's okay to cut higher up and then go back in when you can. If the other part of the branch is in the way. This branch here doesn't seem to have any buds down there, so I'm just going to go up the branch until I find some that are pointing outward, like this one. This one points out. Make sure you cut above it, not below it. And there we go. Even though that branch didn't have growth at the very bottom, it was still alive because it had leaves coming out of it. Well, this one is dead. It doesn't have any signs of life at all, at least not up here. And if you keep going down, nope. Let's see how easily it broke. It's because it was a dead branch. That's where it broke, so I'm just gonna cut it as far as I can. Oops. It's always fun moving the leaves away and finding the new growth that's sprouting from the crown. Here's what the hydrangea looks like now. I've already done a little bit of work here. You can see that I change which pruners I use depending on the thickness of the branch. Look at that! I have a little friend. That's it. There it is. I didn't bother shaping it, but you'll see it'll be nice and lush soon.